Hello everybody, Lurgs here, welcome to my channel. I'm here to save you time and money. And today it's the Vespa GTS 300, the Toolkit Location. I'll just quickly take you through the tools and what they are used for. But before we get started, let's have a lovely cup of tea. This is the Vespa GTS 300 Supersport IE model here, and this is a 2013 model. And there's a link above now where I review and ride this Vespa. Definitely worth checking that out if you're thinking of buying one second hand. Okay, put the ignition key in, push that button there, that opens the glove box, and the toolkit is right here. So literally take that cap off and then pull out the bag of tools. Hopefully yours has still got all the tools in. Let's just empty this bag here on the seat. And then I'll take you through each of the tools. And this tool here is the shock absorber adjustment spanner. And this allows you to select 4 different settings on your Vespa GTS. And this actually adjusts the preload on the springs. So in position 1, which is the position that I've currently got it in, that is minimum preload, i.e. rider only. Position 2 is medium preloading, rider only. Position 3 is medium preloading, rider and a pillion as well. And position 4 is maximum preloading. This is where you've got a rider, a pillion and maybe also some luggage. Or you've just got a pillion passenger who is very, very heavy. What you do is you just lock that spanner into position and then just turn it to your appropriate setting. Now if you've never adjusted this before, it will be very stiff and you will need to get a good bit of leverage on this. And what you might have to do is just remove this side fairing here just to give you a bit better access. This is the fuse removal tool, and there's a link above now about the fuse box location and how to check the fuses on this Vespa GTS. This next tool is a star sprocket or a tamper-proof bit, and this is used for getting access to the Vespa GTS battery compartment. And there's a link above now about how to check the battery on your Vespa GTS. This is using a multimeter. This is the same size sprocket at either end, but obviously once you've loosened it, you can then use the easier end just to undo it or tighten it up. This elastic band is obviously meant to go around the bag. It's not an emergency hairband to put your ponytail in. The next tool is just a standard Phillips screwdriver. This can be used on lots of the screws and nuts on the Vespa GTS, and you will need this if you want to actually remove the battery to replace it. And this is the socket for removing your spark plug if you ever need to replace that. Now you can use your Phillips screwdriver to put through this hole here just to give you a bit of extra leverage. So you put it in there like that and then you'll just turn it, just gives you a bit of extra strength. To access the spark plug, just open the seat, so just push this button. Then just lift out the underseat storage compartment. And the spark plug is located here. Now what you need to do is just twist it kind of clockwise as you're facing it, just to remove it out of that bracket, and then it should just pop out. It can be quite stiff and you might need to get a small set of pliers on there. Right, let's put it all back in the bag and we'll use the elastic band just to seal it all up. And there's a link above now about the things that I love about my Vespa GTS 300. Let's just put the cap back on. Can only go one way. Close the glove box lid. Then it's time for a little ride. I have to say this Vespa GTS 300 is a great ride. And off we go. And just looking in my mirrors there, and there's a link above now about how to tighten the mirrors on this Vespa GTS 300. To everyone out there, take care and ride safely. If you have any questions or queries about this Vespa GTS 300, I'll be happy to help out. just leave a comment down below. If you found that video useful, please subscribe by pressing this button down here so you don't miss more videos on how to save you time and money. There's also some other videos around the edges of the screen here. If any of those are useful to you, then you can select those now. Thank you for visiting my channel, everyone. I really appreciate it.